Welcome to Reality of the Rose with your host, Natalie Sprink.
Hey everyone, welcome to episode 203 of Reality of the Rose. I'm your host, Natalie Sprink, joined by Allie,
Hi,
Becky, and Lydia.
Hey.
And just for the newbie, we don't have to look at the TV. We can just look at ourselves.
Well, you can.
You can look at the audience, but you don't have to feel like if we talk about something, then you have to look at the camera. Someone was doing that. Were we doing that? Yes. So we spent last night binge watching the second season of Nobody Wants This and decided to talk about it. But after watching it, we're still going to talk about it. But I would think overall we're all a little disappointed, huh?
Yep,
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Don't watch us if you haven't watched it.
Oh,
yet.
that's right. That's a spoiler
This
alert. We're
contains
definitely going to
spoilers.
give away the ending and talk
Maybe-
about the entire show. So if you don't want to know what happened and you're listening
Or
to
you
this,
don't want to. I'm the kind of person that doesn't want to hear that it sucks before I spend
Oh,
a
sure.
bunch of time
Actually, it
watching
was so good.
Yeah.
It was amazing. It was just the best season ever. So yeah, there's spoilers. So don't listen to this if you don't want to be spoiled. But I don't think it's a secret. Apparently, you saw it on TikTok that people were saying that it wasn't.
Did
that
you
great.
both?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
And we all obviously watched season 1 and were super impressed, which is why I thought it would be fun to do this. So let's go through it by couples and couples of significance. So really the first couple I would say is her parents.
Yeah.
I think they make the show.
They do.
They're the best.
Yeah, they're really good.
Lynn and
I don't know.
I didn't know that was a mom's name.
but they
Dad.
Dad, Lynn and
Yeah,
Dad.
we
start with a G.
Glenn. Let's go with Glenn.
Okay.
Lynn and Glenn.
Allie's gonna look it up. She's so good at this.
I think, to be honest, they kind of stole the show. I feel like they steal the show along with Sasha.
Sasha is the best.
Yeah.
He's my favorite out of all of them.
They were funny.
Did we get that? Did they really didn't get back together? Did they? And on that one, that one scene.
I think that was a joke.
Okay.
Who got?
The parents.
I don't know. I feel like they did. I'm going with they did.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, they said they had sex all day.
I know they.
But was that a joke?
I don't know if it was a joke or not.
I don't know.
Henry.
Oh, I did
Henry.
not know. It was,
Me either.
Yeah, so they're fun. Okay.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if that was a joke or not. I don't know.
I thought it was serious.
Sasha and Esther. I just felt like their whole narrative felt like it all of a sudden got to where she didn't like them. It felt like the first half of it, they were reconnecting and taking dance lessons together.
I'm just confused why they made it seem the whole time like Sasha and Morgan were going to get together, and then they didn't.
What happened in season
know,
1 that
They're just always texting.
they never kissed, did they?
No, but
They were
they
just,
don't you
texting.
remember he found out that Becky was giving false information to Morgan.
Oh, yeah.
Rebecca, not Becky, too. And that he was such a their little gossip, she's like a little girl, you know.
Yeah.
And they just became friends.
Okay,
And, yeah.
But they never kissed her.
No,
right?
no.
But
No.
they did make it seem like they liked each other.
Oh yeah.
Totally, and he would hide in the bathroom and text her and
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah. Yes.
because he didn't want his wife to find
Right.
out.
Yeah.
She was way crazier season 1 too.
Esther
Wasn't she?
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a bitch.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, she was more of a bitch.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right. That's when they got whore 1 and whore 2. Remember?
By the mom.
No, it was by Esther.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was by the mom.
No, it was by Esther.
I felt like the writing, I felt like the lines were funnier too.
In season 100%. Yes.
I remember laughing.
I laughed a lot in season 1. And I felt like I tried to find times to laugh in season 2.
Yeah,
You know?
me
I mean,
too.
there were times I did, but then it was I just wanted to be funny.
I feel like I don't really understand why she stopped liking him. Because I feel like you were not getting that vibe in the first season, were you?
Oh, I don't know. I kind of did.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it in a while.
They just seem
Yeah.
like they have the mirrors where like he just does whatever she says. She's a boss.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
She pays. Yes.
And you would think that he would be the one getting tired of it.
Yeah. But he's like, I'll wait.
Yeah, I thought it was
No,
sad.
God, I really was hoping that him and Morgan. I mean, I don't know. Season 3 is going to come out, so who knows?
I don't.
I wonder when it's
No,
going
my
to come out.
You know, I don't like. It feels like on a lot on shows they make the woman seem like such a bitch,
Yeah.
and that the
Yeah.
guy is just like the little puppy, and is like does whatever she says and is scared of her, and I don't like that stigma.
Well, I was
on
with
women.
both of them.
2026, obviously.
What about the same month?
They probably haven't even filmed it yet, or have they? Does it say?
I don't know.
Yeah. So if you haven't heard that, season 3 has already been approved. I don't even know if I want to watch it.
I know.
I mean, I obviously will watch the first 2 episodes, maybe
I'll have
just
to
to
watch
see.
it just to
but
see. Maybe the first 2
I
and the
don't
last
know.
one. See what happens.
I watched all I need to.
Oh, look, you guys, we can get matzo ballers jerseys.
Oh, don't do
I'm
that.
good.
Lydia's good.
Thank you.
I like the sweatshirt better.
Yeah,
I really do. Merry Christmas.
Oh, that is cute.
it's only $37.
There you go. Yeah, get your mom for
That is
Christmas.
cheap.
So I wonder if that will just end. Like, how is season 3 going to play out with those two? Are they going to get back together magically when it comes back, or
I feel like her and Rebecca are gonna have this like girls thing where they like just go and like be crazy. Also, I don't know if they like says that they're supposed to be the same age, but I feel like Esther looks way older than Rebecca.
then Rebecca? I agree.
Who's Rebecca?
Rebecca
That
is
ex-girlfriend.
Noah's
Yeah.
ex-
Oh,
Yeah.
Like she's like
so
she's
bad
really
things.
not
Ex-fiance.
that Esther isn't pretty, but she's like Rebecca's just like very young looking and like I don't know. Esther, you can tell her like her face is stacked. Like, you can tell she's had like major Botox.
I wonder
The
if
same with
Esther
Kristen
looks is younger than she looks. Look up how old. I don't know what her name is.
Jackie Term.
Sorry, I'm good with names.
I
45.
Oh, I can see that. I mean, how old is Kristen Bell?
Looking that up too. 45.
Yeah.
Really? Golly,
I
I
have
didn't
a
think
lot of
Isabel was
Botox for
45.
45.
Her cheekbones.
Okay, we were talking.
I
We
could
saw
not-
it last night. You can see where her chin was tucked.
Really?
Yeah, like, she like put it up. There's just like a little thing right
Oh
here
my
that you
Oh,
can
gosh.
see.
I didn't know.
I mean, like, it's impossible for someone's jawline to naturally look like that.
Yeah.
It's literally crazy.
Well,
Like,
and her face just doesn't move. Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I'm definitely not her biggest fan after this.
she's probably a really nice
You
lady
hit
in
your
real life.
piss for.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Kristen, if you're watching.
We loved your work in
Yeah.
Frozen.
Oh, I thought you meant you didn't like Esther after this. No, and I also think that they really, they didn't do that to Kristen Bell in the first.
Make her insufferable.
Yeah,
She was in. Fine, we'll talk about it. She
Yeah.
was insufferable.
she got pissed off about everything.
She did.
Every single episode, there was something else that she was mad about.
Yeah. She's
And
like,
literally, you called it. Like, was it the last episode when they were trying to find a place to live, and like he didn't immediately say it? You're like, this is gonna be what they're mad about.
yeah.
Yeah, this is what the fight
Well, she was just always be like, I'm just confused why we're not on the same page. And it's like, why are you doing this?
And why are you confused? You literally know he wants you to turn to be Jewish.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
What
the
is
only
the
thing
big
you have to.
question?
That's I mean, that's the one question that she still didn't answer.
Oh, but
True.
she has this, but you know, she's a happy
She had-
person.
right,
So of course
right.
she is.
She's
And-
Jewish.
Yeah.
And also, she talked to Esther for all of like a minute and a half, and
Her arch nemesis.
Yeah,
in the first
right.
season.
Literally.
and
hated
has
her.
her epiphany that it just takes being like soft fuzzy to be a Jew apparently.
Yeah.
and
But-
she's ready.
Yeah.
Also, Noah had Rebecca. Like that was like the woman he. It seems like he wants Joanne to like be who Rebecca was, but if he wants this like really nice Jewish woman, why didn't he just stay with Rebecca?
And why didn't he?
Because it was like again, they made her kind of be like bossy and rule the roost and wear the pants in the family.
She found the ring, and that's why he got mad. But if
Oh, and
bought
she
the
just
ring,
had it on too, didn't she? He didn't ask
if you
her.
bought the ring in the first place, you were clearly thinking about marrying her.
Yeah.
True. Right.
I don't know. I just feel like he would be like, Rebecca would be the good fit for him, and he's just like, I don't want that. Then he finds someone who's totally opposite, but then kind of wants her to be how Rebecca was. So I
True.
don't really know
That's
about
true.
that either.
Yeah.
But then he's like, I don't want you to change. He goes so back and forth too, because he's like, we can make it work. You don't have to change.
Yeah.
But also, you need to decide.
Right.
But
Yes.
also,
I
I
will
love
be
you the
happy
way
if
you
you
are.
don't.
But also,
And, yeah.
like, which is it?
They acted like they're like coming, like the coming of Jesus moment. No pun intended, because Jewish people don't even believe in
Yeah.
Jesus. But they acted like that moment at the end of the season where he was like, "I love you for who you are," was like the first time they've ever talked about that. But I
Right.
feel like that's the same conversation they had every
Yeah.
episode where he was like, "I want you to convert," but also like, "I don't want to rush you. I love you the way you are."
Right. And also, I really feel like the line he said, where like, I choose you, I want you. I feel like that's the exact same line he
He
said.
said that in season 1 at the end.
Yeah, did
He
he?
did?
At the car. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yes.
because she was like, I'm not going to make you choose between me and being a rabbi, so I'm going to choose for you.
Well,
And
did
she broke up with him?
Did you go ahead?
No, and then he just comes back and he's like, I choose you.
But did you realize that they also made it identical, because in the end of season 1, the bus was in the way,
Yes.
and when the bus drove off, he was standing there, and in this one,
Oh.
he
Yeah.
he looked around and he turned around and then he turned around and she's sitting there.
It would have been
How
so
did she get
different.
there? I don't know.
She's just
behind
appeared
the
out of
pillar.
it.
It would have been so different if it was a different argument, a different plot line, whatever, and they had the parallel of like her being hidden or whatever. But it's the fact that it's the same argument and like actually nothing happened the whole season.
Yeah.
Right.
Nothing.
Like I don't know what was the point of contention, that she was like still not becoming Jewish. Like that
Her
was
mom still doesn't like her, and I mean, there's nothing changed.
And then also, I'm sorry, but if she's gonna go to temple and she's gonna go to Shabbat and she's gonna like do all of the things.
Did you know these things before this?
Yeah,
Oh.
I have Jewish friends.
Oh, okay.
I have Jewish friends.
When you temple.
I didn't know any of it before college. And then one of my roommates, Laura, in college, is Jewish.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then I also had a friend, Rafi, who went and served in the Israeli army. Did you know that?
Wow.
He was like, what's it called? There's like 3 different levels of Judaism, where like it goes from like least conservative to most conservative, and he was like the most conservative, and
Really?
he had like dual citizenship in Israel. And in Israel, if you're a citizen of Israel, you have to serve in the army for 2 years. But if you have dual citizenship, you don't have to. It's a choice. And his dad did, so he went. And like he speaks like fluent Hebrew.
Oh my gosh.
And he is engaged right now to actually a girl that he met there. And like I think they like speak like full Hebrew, and I think they live in Israel still. Maybe I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, no, that's how I know that.
Okay, I'm so impressed. I mean, my memory sucks, but when you're saying all that, I'm like, that's right, Shabbat.
Yeah. But like if she's gonna do all of that, like she's really doing everything besides like, I don't know if she ever like said that she believes or doesn't believe in God, but
Yeah. And did she quit eating pork?
and you don't have to always. Like if you are, I wish I could remember the 3 levels, but not every Jewish person doesn't eat pork. So, but he doesn't, right?
Right.
So like I don't know how Jewish she needs to be for him because he's a rabbi. Like I don't know if there's guidelines. Yeah, he didn't seem like he was like trying to make her like follow.
They're like basically living together.
Yeah,
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
So this reminds me of the parallel of Sex and the City, where Charlotte and Harry are together, and Harry is Jewish, and I think he just says, I can't marry you unless
you're not Jewish.
Yeah. And so she decides to become Jewish, and there's a whole storyline about her becoming Jewish. But she just decides and just does it.
Well,
And
yes,
goes all
like
in.
most other people.
So I don't get how come they
I
made it
know.
such a big deal,
I know.
Especially if you're knowing people that are Jewish, if you are not against the idea of there being a God, like,
right.
it's really not that hard to get behind.
Unless they would have a whole storyline about her being like a really strong
Right,
Christian.
because she even
something.
Yeah, she
But they
didn't
didn't.
say
They
no.
didn't discuss that.
And
No.
like even
She doesn't know what religion
I would
she
even
is, right?
argue like being Christian is even a harder process. Like, not that being a Christian is harder than being Jewish, but I'm saying like there's 32 books of the Bible or something like that. Like their Bible is the Torah, which is the first 5 books of the Bible. They believe Jesus was a prophet. They don't believe that he like died on the cross. Like it's not as like complex beliefs, complex rules as it is of like Christianity getting into like the nitty gritty of everything. So it just feels like to me, as for someone from the outside, again, maybe if we were Jewish, we'd feel different, but like, it feels like it's not that big of a commitment. She's already doing 3/4 of everything that Jewish people do.
Yes.
And that he does.
Right.
And he's a rabbi.
Right. Exactly.
I don't know why they're making it be such a struggle.
He's also not even pushing like the whole God part of it. He's just like pushing like his always message is about just like when he comes home and talks to her about it, like when they were doing that marriage counseling thing, and he was like, we just talked about like marriage and like what it means, and like he's really just like teaching her like very normal lessons of life.
Well, and I feel like that as a show, I mean, they could be like pushing like a strong Jewish narrative, but I feel like they're not trying to do that. I almost just feel like it's supposed to be a narrative of just maybe even in general, like if you are in love with someone, what will you do for them, or what won't you do for them? And it's not really about the Jewish thing. It's about that.
Yeah.
But even more so then, like if she really does love him, why is she waiting for this big strong epiphany? To like speak to her like it did to her mom at the
That was
thing.
funny.
Yeah, she was really Jewish.
I
She
know.
really got into
I know.
it. She knew.
Her
to
saying
make life difficult for both of them.
I was on the mountain, and she's like, I saw myself on the mountain, and she was like, I did not see you. That was so funny.
That was a funny
That
line.
was there. Yes.
She has all the funny lines.
She does. Her and the dad.
They are the
And
best.
Sasha. Sasha is good. He wasn't quite as funny as he was in the first season, but he still was good.
Like with the way they ended it though, I think they really did themselves a disservice because I don't think that anyone leaving this season is not really invested anymore. Because it ended exactly the same, so why are we supposed to think that the next season is going to end the same?
Well, and one reason I want to watch the next season is because I want to see what's happening with Sasha and Esther.
Yeah.
And if Morgan will come into Sasha's life.
Yeah.
I do want to see that. But I hope it stops at season 3.
Yeah,
Unless they start
difference.
something totally different or something.
Because I could see if the two main characters are broken up and Sasha and Morgan get together, that then it could be awkward because they're going to have to be in the same places.
Yeah, and brothers and sisters together.
Yes.
True.
I really wish they would have ended it with them just breaking up.
Me too.
I know.
That would have made me want to watch
I
it.
agree.
Yes. Totally.
I was like, we were actually like and we were all sitting here being like, why is no one leaving this fucking party?
Yeah.
Like, why your boyfriend just dumped you? Go home and eat the cake. Why are you sitting at the party eating the cake?
Yes.
We should have known that they were setting us up before we get back together.
Right.
It's definitely bad luck that she wore the white dress.
So rude.
And we called that.
So rude. That's why everyone broke up. She gave him bad luck.
Yeah, also, she's just mean. She's just a rude person. I don't think she thinks about anyone. I think Joanne's problem is she's very selfish.
Yeah,
I don't think she really is considering what Noah's like the position he's in. I think she's just like, well, I wasn't brought up Jewish. I've never thought about being Jewish, so no, I don't want to be Jewish. I don't think she actually cares to think about.
She wants to know when the next argument is.
Yeah.
Yeah. What they can argue about.
Yeah,
Or even
that's how it feels.
her and Morgan, I have a friend who has a younger sister, and they do fight like that. I think it's just a sisterly thing to be like, fuck you, I fucking hate you. And just get like 5 minutes later, be like, "Oh, you want to go get coffee or something?" Like,
Yeah.
I could not I just don't talk to my brother like that. So I think that's normal. But I feel like Joy was also the problem in one of the sister arguments as well.
Yeah, because Morgan, like, she always took the butt chewing from her, you know?
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, like, she even came out and told her, she was like, oh, I think the reason you got evicted was because of me.
Yeah.
you know?
I know.
And then it was like, oh, okay, sorry. I mean, whatever. But, like, it was always Joanne getting mad at Morgan.
You know, hot take maybe, because the first season I it's not that I didn't like Morgan, but I kind of think that their roles flipped. Because in this first season, I thought Morgan was the bitch and was a troublemaker and was
Annoying.
sucky.
Annoying.
Yeah, and annoying, and then I liked Joanne, but I completely changed my mind in this season.
But then when I went back and watched it again, though, it was like, I liked Morgan because, I don't know, like, even when Joanne got mad at her, it wasn't Morgan's fault because she heard what she heard from Rebecca.
Right.
Yeah.
And
That
then
was
she
so
didn't,
mean.
yeah, and she didn't want to believe her because she didn't think Morgan, she didn't think
Noah
Morgan
would
would
do that.
Yeah, well, and then she thought Morgan just wasn't happy for her, and then, she was mad at her for that, and then she felt like a total POS whenever she found out that Rebecca was just lying about everything.
Right.
Yeah.
Can we also talk about the Morgan's relationship and how that added literally nothing to the
Nothing.
plot of the entire show?
Why?
Oh, Andy. Yes.
Like, first of all, it didn't. Why was it so rushed? Like, we had never met that therapist before.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We had never intro to him. Like, it wasn't like someone we saw last season that we were like, oh my god, that's her therapist from last season.
Right.
They introed him in such a weird way at the mom's birthday. Like, where all of us thought it was fake.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then, like, it's not like he played a part in, like, Joanne and Noah's relation. Like, their
Brought
relationship,
nothing to this.
like, the whole show would have been the exact same. Like, Morgan and Joanne just would have had a different fight.
Right.
But, like, that gave nothing to the whole
Nothing.
plot.
Right.
I was telling my mom last night, I think my biggest annoyance with the show is it's kind of like filmed and made out to be like a sitcom, like how Friends is like the same characters, but like just different stuff going on in every episode that's like not really related to each other. But then it also is things are kind of related, but they're just not like related enough. Like,
Yeah.
Agree.
it's just, I feel like
That's so
this,
true.
like I don't know, like the style of it was just kind of weird because I'm like, it needs to be funnier if it's being more of like a comedy show or like a
Yeah.
sitcom, but also like these random things aren't bringing anything to it.
No.
It's also not long enough. Like,
No.
Friends, the reason they can have, like, relationships and one-off is because the show is long enough where you can build up each character's plot line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
But this show is, like, there's clearly two main characters and then, like, the
Yeah.
supporting characters.
Right.
That's not how they built out the show. They didn't build it out with 6 main characters like they did Friends,
Exactly.
where you equally care about all of them.
Right.
But that's what they're trying to do in this
Yeah.
season, I think.
Also, why was Miriam only in it for like 2 seconds?
That was
really weird.
The kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
She was only in it for about
Also,
5 seconds.
season 1, I didn't even know they had a kid until like probably towards the end of it. Which this obviously wasn't season
I don't think
1,
they talked about Miriam once after that Halloween party either, or not even
Her,
Halloween,
What was
whatever
it?
that
It was
Her bar mitzvah.
the bar mitzvah.
They like
Mitzvah.
they never even talked about her, but in this season, after they all dressed
Yeah.
up, like
What was the point of them having? They should have just not had kids.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the little girl played. What's her name?
Miriam.
Miriam.
Well, the point is they got together when she got pregnant.
Oh.
As a young person.
oh, true.
Okay. I forgot.
I forgot that too.
But I also really don't know why Rebecca has been in it. Like,
Yeah.
She was minimally.
Yeah. She's
Just
just
in
in episodes.
yeah,
Wasn't
but
it
she's
just
also in
with-
season 1 of it. I'm like, why is she in this?
Well, she should have been in season 1.
That's true. They did talk about her a lot.
The only relation she had in this season was the necklace thing. But and again, she wouldn't have had to be in this season for the necklace.
No. They only
The
had
Valentine's Day necklace.
Oh
was the
yeah.
same.
And then she went out to dinner with.
Yeah, which also
Esther.
was a really weird scene
Yeah,
too.
Yeah. Well, because you were like, couldn't you just say she's out for dinner?
Right. Yes.
You know?
Because they had a purpose. Because you were supposed to think the purpose of them being out to dinner was so that he was home by himself, So he and Morgan went out,
Yeah.
but they didn't have to insert Rebecca.
Yeah.
No.
Also,
Unless-
was there a point of them going out and stealing the therapist's phone?
Well, again, I thought it was maybe going to be like it was one step closer to them, like someone getting together.
Right.
Nothing.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
They're just
No.
like on these little side quests where they're like adventure.
I think it's just to put Morgan and Sasha together because I really do like when they're together.
I honestly
I-
don't
me
know
too.
that if they got
Me
together.
Me
I don't think
either. I think it.
you don't think it will.
I don't think so.
You think it's like too obvious, or
He
or
also
you just-
doesn't. I mean, like him saying, if they were gonna get together, I don't know that he would have said, "I'll wait for her,"
Yeah.
I know.
because now it
Maybe that's
feels
just- they're
like
just trying to throw you off.
maybe it doesn't feel like they've been trying to throw you off.
I
know.
We've been like begging them to throw us
I
off.
Yeah,
know.
please
Literally.
give us a twist.
At the end of every episode, we were like, "Oh, so they fought and they made up
Yeah.
and they had the same
She was
conversation."
dramatic. He apologized profusely.
So
Literally,
Yeah.
but somehow.
the thing that pissed me off the most with her being dramatic was when on Valentine's Day she asked the one thing she wanted to finish Valentine's Day on is being by herself in her room
Yeah.
watching TV.
Yeah.
And he was like, okay, like joked
Yeah.
about it a little bit. And then the next night he says, can we just have a night off? And she gets all pissed off.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, what?
I know.
How is that
That
different?
was such a weird argument.
And again, it made her seem so petty and like controlling just because he wanted the night off.
Right.
Honestly,
Relax.
if Brock said that to you, would you get
Which part?
offended? The
Oh,
can we
night
take a
off.
night off?
I would be glad. Sometimes I just want to lay in my bed alone and read and not.
Yes.
And most of the time he's asleep anyways, but he's still taking up space in my bed that I want to be able to spread out and like.
Yeah, and I
Like
I'm
he
the
wouldn't
same
be
way.
like he doesn't love me anymore.
No.
Like
I'm
I was
so
like,
bad.
maybe I'm missing something.
Is there
Uh-huh.
any relationship where you would get pissed off? You wouldn't get pissed off if Nathan said that, would you?
No.
Said what? Let's take a night off.
Yeah. Granted, we've been all married. You
Well,
and I've been
right,
married
I
longer.
didn't
Right.
ask you guys.
I mean, I'm not saying
out.
like, yeah, that would be weird. Can we just take a night off tonight? Like,
But I
that would
feel-
be kind of
I
weird.
mean, you do
But
live
as-
together,
right?
and you have a family.
If he would be like, would you mind if I slept on the couch? I'd be like, no, go ahead, Nori man.
Yeah,
I feel like it's important to do that though. Like it's-
Agreed.
to have like your, which not really like he was going out and doing his own hobby, but like I feel like you should be able to go out and do things separately. Like Brock likes
Yeah.
to hunt. I have no desire to go with him. He probably doesn't want me to go with him. Like
right.
I do things with my friends. I have my own hobbies. Like he doesn't want to be a part of it, and that's fine. Like I feel like in a healthy relationship, you need to still have some sort of independence. Like
Right.
you should not be completely codependent on each other.
Yeah,
And I
totally.
think she is. Like just I don't know what her problem is.
Yeah, I just don't know how. I just don't like how they made her, and I just think it kind of almost portrays women in general that they're like that in a relationship because all of them were.
They made her look super like annoying and
I don't think Morgan necessarily was,
No, I guess she wasn't.
but she wasn't really in a relationship for very long. I mean, and the one she was in was crappy because he was using everything against her from when he was her therapist. So
Which
that's
was
Yeah.
crazy.
But also,
Yeah.
even whenever he was like when he like met that girl in the street, and and she realized that he dated other patients and stuff.
right.
Even then, she was
wasn't
kind of like,
what is going on?
she
You
wasn't
know?
like bitchy, pissy.
Yeah.
Or even when that therapist was
Yes,
so weird.
I was just
Yeah.
gonna say that. What was
I
that
don't
about?
know.
I totally took it as he dated her too.
I don't think it was his mom. I don't know. Maybe.
that
was
I feel like
weird.
that happened a
It was
lot this
weird.
season. I was like, okay, what's this about? And then you just never know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm glad I wasted 10 minutes of my life watching that.
The one thing that I will say, and maybe it's just TV, but I did think especially in the first season, but the second season, maybe up until the last couple episodes, I felt like Noah and Joanne did have like good communication. Like I felt like it was abnormal from what like real communication is. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Especially him. Like, he was like probably the definition of like an almost perfect guy. Like, he was
I know.
so understanding. He was always like, sorry, I didn't mean to cut
No,
you.
you're good.
But very like, I don't know. He very expressive in his words, like very patient. I'm like, if I acted like that, I probably would not be met with that response.
No,
but
for sure.
Good for him.
Totally. He was so patient.
Yeah.
But they also would be I'm thinking about the Valentine's Day episode and how she ended up just telling him I didn't like this necklace and this is why I didn't like this necklace. And can you see why I would like this necklace? And him going, oh well, when I got you the necklace, this is what I was thinking. I was thinking that blah 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 blah. I feel like in real life, if that were me, I just would have been like, oh, I love this necklace, and then never wear it.
Yeah.
Totally.
But she wear it twice, and then never
She
wear
kind
it.
of said that and then played the silent treatment for a little bit.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah.
But I did think that and again, it's
Maybe I
obviously
should
not real
go
life, but I think that that was one thing that I thought was they liked about them, but then they started keeping stuff from each other, like when he didn't like the new temple that he went to, and what was it? She had something happen with Morgan that pissed her off, and they lied to each other, they weren't telling each other the truth.
Yeah.
But then it ended where she was like, okay, I know something's wrong. He's like, okay, I know something's wrong with you too.
Yeah.
Whatever. That seemed like the beginning of the end, which ended up not being the end.
Right.
There's never going to be an end.
At some point, I just can't care anymore.
Well, so would you do that in a relationship? Do you say, like that, for instance, in a Valentine's Day, if you got a necklace that you didn't really like for the reasons she did, would you tell Brock, or would you think you would tell?
Right immediately?
Yeah, you would be like, I don't like this.
I think that
Really?
Yeah. No, if I knew he would, I would.
No,
be,
that's good.
I would be like, seriously, probably, but
you know why what I think, that a normal person wouldn't know that he got his ex-girlfriend that necklace.
That's true.
The fact that she knew that she got that necklace from him is crazy.
that's true. If I didn't know, I wouldn't.
And I guess.
But you wouldn't have loved the necklace anyway.
Yeah, no.
No.
Well, I guess I'm getting it confused because the reason I thought she first didn't like the gift is because she didn't like the necklace.
Yeah.
It turns out she didn't like it because it was the same necklace.
If I just didn't like the necklace,
Yeah.
I would pretend like I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I knew that he had got another girl the same one, I would definitely be like,
Oh, I would definitely
okay.
too. That's fair.
Yeah.
But
But
if you just didn't like it,
I think Brock knows me well enough, he wouldn't do that. He's never just randomly got me. Besides this, he's never just randomly got me jewelry because he knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you tell Nathan if he got you something
No.
that you didn't like it?
No.
He would
And I'd wear it.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Yeah.
But I would wear it.
like that necklace he got you for Christmas last year.
I like it.
Just kidding.
I love the necklace he got me last year.
I wear it every day.
No, I would.
What about the whole
No.
Jewish thing as a example? Would you? And I know it's hard to say because you've been married for what will it be 24?
24. Well, hold on, just
Dang.
1 second.
Okay.
On that, talking about the jewelry thing, him going out to get me a piece of jewelry and putting thought into
Yeah.
it would make it me like it just for that
Okay.
reason. Because he doesn't buy me a lot of
Yeah.
jewelry.
Yeah.
So even like the necklace he gave me last year, would I have gone out to the store and said, I love that necklace? No, but then when I get it, I'm like, I love that because that was
They
thought
thought
of.
of you. They were
Yeah.
like,
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, that's so fair.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that as well.
And honestly, if he got you something that you would love, you would have to consider, is he gay or did he have a woman's opinion?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Because
true.
they're both other concerning,
It's
unless
kind
it's
of
your best friend.
It's kind of got to be just a little ugly to like.
Yes.
get something.
And if your best friend picked the necklace, it
It's
doesn't
not
really mean
saying-
anything
it doesn't-
anyway.
No, exactly.
Yeah, I agree with
It's
that
true.
actually.
And that him and Austin went to get it is like, they both thought about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they went out with that intention to go
I
get
had
a
said
necklace.
I would like a gold necklace. Is what I said I wanted for Christmas. and then he came home with one that had a heart on it, which probably would not have picked out, but I love it because
like a heart pendant or
yeah, it's a heart pendant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty. It is pretty. Yeah, but that they both picked it out together.
Yeah.
Just
Aw,
that was
that's
yeah. So
Yeah, I have to say Tim's pretty good at picking out jewelry, but I haven't gotten jewelry in a long time.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten jewelry in a long time. But I was going to ask, and it's probably hard for you and I to answer this because we've been married too long, but like, so if this happened and you were in a relationship with someone, not married, but there was some big difference like this, like her becoming Jewish, or if it was, whether it be religion or politics or distance, like different cities, and you couldn't agree, do you think that you are the type that's the deal breaker, or do you think that if you like felt like you love them enough that you would just figure it out?
I feel like I can partially relate to that because me and Brock are kind of in the position right now. We don't know where we're gonna live, like with him being in Illinois and me being in Missouri, and yeah, it's hard, but I also we know we want, like, obviously we know we want to get married and spend the rest of our lives together, so it's not really something that I'm letting, I guess, consume a lot of my time. Like, I know that it's going to work out the way that it's supposed to work out. Like, the way, honestly, and obviously Joanne's not thinking this way, but I'm like, every situation that I've stressed about, it's worked out anyways. Like, God's always had a plan for what I'm supposed to do, so I'm not really stressing about that right now. But
That's a good. So where are you gonna live?
I don't know. We're just looking
Yeah.
in both places.
Are
but
you?
Yeah. We're just keeping our eyes. I mean, yeah, it would be different if you lived in like Wisconsin or something.
Right.
Yeah.
that would be hard. I mean, when you said that, like it was like, and if it would be a long distance, and like, what if your job was here, and his job was there,
Right.
and it would be hard for you to move.
I mean,
How would you stay together?
yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
And I
Well,
guess-
my roommate and her boyfriend of 5 years are in long distance right now. They met, excuse me, they met at Wisconsin, and then he graduated. He's 2 years older than us. Graduated, lived in Wisconsin, and started his own business. It's like a drone. He like does drone cinematography, so like he does like commercials and like music videos with a drone, and he moved to LA because like that's just where like the film scene is, and you also can't fly drones in New York City airspace, so like he wouldn't be able to like really do it in New York City anyway. And she was like, I'm not moving to LA, like that. I will not move to LA. So they're kind of in that situation right now. Granted, his family's on the East Coast. I think he'll eventually come back to the East Coast. But they went into like long distance just knowing that like they're not for the foreseeable future going to be living in the same place. And it has ended up working for them very well. Do I think it works out for everyone? No. But
Like, you think they'll get married?
yeah, they will. And I think he'll move to the East Coast.
Okay.
Um,
And just find something else?
he can like travel for work, and also like a lot of movies are filmed outside of the city because it's so expensive to film in the city. So I'm sure like commercials he can find outside of the city as well. But I think it's also different like for like urban and rural, like that's so different because like if I tried to move like here, I would not be able to do what I do. Like I could probably do it on a way smaller scale, but it would not be the same thing. So like that would be, I don't know. That's just like so situational.
No, it totally is. And
And I don't know what I would do about religion.
Yeah. I don't
know.
think I think like it's worked out really well. Even just like the denomination, like with me and Brock both being Lutheran.
Oh, you're both Lutheran.
I didn't realize how big of a deal that was. Like, Brock's sister's engaged. She's Lutheran. He's Catholic. They have to get married in a Catholic church or, like, he won't be recognized it's married. Like,
That's crazy.
and I don't know that's necessarily like what she wants to do, but she doesn't really have a choice because that's what he
And do
has
you know,
to do.
with Catholics, like if you get divorced and oh gosh, I'm gonna sound dumb, and you don't pay, what is it?
Penance or something.
Something. You will still be married in the eyes of the Catholic Church.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So like, I mean, I know
Jeez.
people that the guy cannot take communion or anything because he is still seen as married in the Catholic Church, even though he's remarried and they have kids and
It's just so weird. Like, even like if Brock was like Baptist or even Catholic, it would still make it work. If he like did not believe in God, I don't think I could. I feel like
What if he like was just neither way? Like he wasn't like, no, God does not exist, blah blah blah. But he was just like, I never really had. God was never present in my life. Or
I mean, I guess
this.
if he was open to it, but I also wouldn't want to feel like make him feel like the only reason I want to be with him is so I can like just change his perspective on his belief. Like I wouldn't want that person to feel like they have to because that's what I want them to do. I want them to like actually like just think and feel that way.
So basically, Noah and Joanne.
Exactly. No. I don't know. And maybe, I feel like maybe if we dated for a long time and there was some progress in that, but I don't know. I don't think I could do it if they were like an atheist or like didn't, if our views didn't align, I don't think that would work.
Yeah.
Just with like morals and the way, I mean, it makes a big difference in the way you live your life and religion's a harder thing, but now like distance, I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that always has a way of working out for people, and even like politics, I feel like I could get over that. Like,
yeah,
I don't know. I just.
What about politics? She might have a different answer to that.
No, I like have some very strong things that I believe that are morally for me, that I value. It's not as much like a politic thing. Like if it doesn't matter one way or the other to me as long as we're on the same page, like morally, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like I think just because you're different, you have different political views doesn't necessarily mean you wouldn't agree on like some like social things.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I definitely don't think everything's black and white. Like I think there's definitely like a meeting ground for a lot of different things.
Like it's hard right now because like the political climate is just so like unlike it's ever been. But I feel like in a normal time, like just because you're a Republican or just because you're a Democrat wouldn't mean like you automatically hate each other. Right. You know? So like I think that like taking what it's like now out of it, like if we aligned morally on like what I believe and like what I think is like a standard, then I think it would be fine. Or they don't have an issue with me believing that. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Well, like, so because you've, dated in New York, and I also would think that it's completely, and maybe this is very obvious, different dating in New York than dating like in a small rural county in a state or whatever. And because I think you have so much more, why can't I think of the word, diversity, of all different kinds in a city, especially like New York versus here. I mean, pretty much in Perry County, you're going to get a Lutheran or a Catholic.
But you're going to know somebody who knows them and that know what they're about,
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Whereas there, you're going to run into just so many different kinds of people. Do topics like religion and politics come up early in like the dates you went on, or not at all?
Yeah. Like, I mean, you can like really, usually get a political sense early on because, again, it's such a big deal right now that like it usually kind of comes up in conversation. Sure. Like, because there's usually some sort of headline that by like date 3 you're like comfortable talking about it. So you can kind of get a sense, I'm not necessarily like, what do you believe? But it's like you can tell, and then that would start a conversation about it. The religion one, like, has organically come up a couple of times, but I would say usually you're not going to be dating someone that is Christian.
Yeah,
Usually.
see, that's the other thing.
Really?
Yeah, out of literally every single one of my friends and people I've dated, I think I'm the only person that was raised Christian, Lutheran. There's one guy I dated that was, but out of even my friends,
Really?
yeah, they're either Jewish or just like not religious. None of the I have some atheist friends, but like everyone's like that, not really like has a huge opinion on it. But I'm like really one of the only people I know that grew up religious.
Really?
Yeah.
And so it's even a matter of they didn't grow up religious. It wasn't just that they maybe even grew up religious.
It was
went away.
mostly did not grow up religious.
That's fascinating to me, kind of. Because you have friends from all over. It's not like your friends are only from New York or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
For the most part?
Yeah.
I mean,
I just don't know. I feel like a lot of my friends are from cities, maybe that's why. I'm not sure. I don't know. But
again, you know,
it's not.
It's
It's not like people are like anti, like
God.
God. It's more just like it's not like a pillar or like religion isn't a pillar of who they are. And honestly, most people don't even like understand or know about it. Like my two roommates had like no idea about it. Like they've learned everything about religion from what I have told them. So, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that's maybe this could be a whole nother 10 podcasts to get on the topic of religion, but I think that it feels maybe to me like, are you Gen
Z?
Gen Z?
I don't know.
Yeah, we are.
Are you Gen X? I'm Gen. What
We're
am I?
Z.
I don't even
Okay.
know.
You're Gen X.
I don't know.
Then
what
there's
the
in
difference
between
is.
millennials.
Are
And
you
between
sure?
us and them is
They're
millennials.
not
Millennials,
millennials.
right?
No, I'm on the cusp of millennial.
Oh,
But I'm a Gen Z.
so you're millennials after
1999
you?
and above. 1999 is like the starting year, and then I think it goes to like 2006 or 7 maybe,
Z.
and then it's Gen Alpha.
That's right, it's Gen
Alpha?
Alpha.
It starts over then. I guess they're starting over.
Yeah, they're in Gen Alpha. I don't know what's going to be next, but millennial is the one age group between me and you.
Why did I never hear about this until like recent? I never knew there was any Gen X's and Z's.
Oh, really?
No.
It's like your generation.
I don't
well,
know.
it's like the baby boomers.
Yeah, baby boomers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
I've heard that.
Yeah.
But like,
yeah, that's
It's
just
the same
like
thing.
you
It's just
are.
a
You're
generation.
X.
Gotcha.
But so Gen Z.
Yes.
Is that what you said? I feel like Gen Z is more of a generation that, how do I want to say it? It is, they view religion as a whole as like a negative thing. And I'm talking not God and not like
religion.
spirituality, but religion.
I would
And,
say like
churches and like the beliefs that individual churches hold, or how they may feel rejected by a church because a church doesn't believe in this, or you shouldn't be this way. So if you're this way, then don't be a part of our church because you're not this way, kind of thing. And I think that has put a bad stigma on religion that has scared
it is.
your generation away from that. And then, but they associate religion with God, and I personally have come to almost feel like that's different. Like I feel like you could be Jewish, you can be Lutheran, you can be Catholic, you can be Methodist, and you still believe in God. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I kind of hate that because I feel like I at least would like to feel like people at least believe in God, you know, and have a spirituality about them, and
Right.
not be, at least if they're not so focused on having to be a religion, at least if they have that like core belief in God, you know?
Yeah.
But I hate that I think they think of those as one,
Yeah,
you know,
for
and
sure.
can't break that apart and be like, okay, I don't have to be a religion, but I can have a belief in God and spirituality and all that.
Right.
When I first met my roommate Maggie, and I told her, like, we were talking about evolution versus creation, and I was like, yeah, like, the way I was raised to believe, like, that God created the earth. She, like, legitimately, I'll never forget, like, actually laughed in my face. And I was like, it was shocking to me, because I was like, oh my God, I'm, like, in this position for the first time in my life where, like, not everyone I'm surrounded by was, like, raised in the exact same belief system as me. And, like, her assumption immediately went to, like, you're religious, that means you're, like you hate everyone, you're just a bad person. And, like, that is how people feel. Yeah. Like, people, if I was to, like, walk around and be like, I'm a Catholic or I'm a Lutheran, like, proudly in the streets of New York City, people would be like, fuck you.
Right.
Because they just don't, like, people who
I don't think even here that people would want to hear you say, I'm a Lutheran, I'm a Catholic, you know, like walking around. I don't think that that's, not that you shouldn't be proud of your religion, because I don't think that that's bad either. But, like, I don't think people want to hear you just parading it, you know? No matter where you are. I think it turns people off no matter.
Right. It's just something that, like, I'll get in conversation with my parents about, like, especially my dad talks about, like living together and how that's, you know, and so we get on these topics about, and not that, and whatever you believe is fine, you know, like, I believe, like, you should have your own opinions about that, but, like, I guess where I come from is that I feel as a whole that Jesus taught us to love one another, love our neighbors as love ourselves, treat everybody the same. It's not our place to judge.
Right.
So all of these things that none of us are supposed to be doing, you know, but who are we to judge other people? That's God's place to do that.
Right.
You know?
Yes.
And so I don't know what good it does to judge other people and make them feel like bad about themselves or that they're shitty people. Also, I don't like that, you know, certain things are looked down on because there's sins in the Bible, but yet we're told that every sin is the same, you know, whether you steal a piece of gum from the grocery store or if you shoot somebody.
Right.
Yeah, that they're all the same. So whether we're gossipers or, I mean, let's look at the 10 Commandments. You're not supposed to bear false witness against your neighbor. You're not supposed, I mean, like, all of the things that we all do every day, and we may ask for forgiveness for them at the end of the day, but the next day we're gossiping again,
right.
You know? So, like, I don't know. I don't, and I feel like, again, your generation sees a lot of religious people being judgmental in their eyes.
I think a lot of people look at, like, people as, like, the religion, and they're basing they're basing what they think Christians believe off of the way that people act and not really off what God says.
Yes.
And you're always going to be disappointed if you're, like, trying to follow other people, because no one's perfect. We're all sinners. Like, that's literally the whole point, is that, like, especially, like, being a Lutheran, it's not a works-based faith. Like, you know that you're not good enough, and that's why you got God in your life. And I think, and the people who don't understand that, like, they just never grew up knowing anything about God, they're gonna look at us as the example, and yes, we should try to be a good example, but it's impossible at the same time for us to be perfect, you know, to try to set a good example, but you're not gonna succeed following another person. You gotta actually look at God.
Right.
Yeah.
It's almost like if you can show that you're just accepting of anyone, no matter whatever their circumstances, it feels like that's almost the best representation of what you can be, you know? Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I just feel like that I've thought about that a lot in the past few years. It just seems like, because I hate it that it feels, and maybe it's because you're in the situation that you are, like you just said, where you have a lot of friends that aren't Christians, and it, you know, sort of makes me think about that more.
Well, it's just, I feel like my life was the exact opposite of what it is now. Like, I grew up
no doubt
being, like, around someone that always like, no matter who you were talking to from Cape or Perryville was religious, like Christian or whatever. And then now it's like almost the exact opposite.
Yeah.
Where like almost nobody that I am around or friends with is religious. It's just like so interesting to like have completely lived in both of those different worlds.
Yeah. You really have.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 180 with everything though.
Yes.
So.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing is just like not to judge other people and just more focus on your life. Like it's like the Bible verse where they say, "Let the first person who hasn't sinned be the one to throw a stone." And
Exactly.
nobody can.
That's right.
So
Totally.
No, I 100% agree with that.
I think people are just too quick to point out other people's wrongs. Like not even just like, oh, you don't you're gay and I think that's wrong, so I'm gonna say that. People are like that. But just like gossiping, like, oh, this girl cheated on her husband, so we're gonna talk about that. Like, it's all the same.
Never.
It's all the same.
No, it is all the same. And there you go.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all sinners. and we do
Exactly.
it every single day. And we're not going to be perfect. We know that.
I mean, it's just how it's always been.
Since Adam and Eve.
So true.
Mm-hmm.
How many tattoos do you have?
Me?
Yeah.
6.
6? How many do you have then?
5.
I think 15.
Really?
I think so.
We have a lot of small ones.
Yeah,
you do.
they're all
But I didn't
pretty
feel like
small.
there was 15.
Let's count them.
Oh, I didn't know you had any down here.
Okay,
This one.
1.
1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, let's say what they all are.
Oh my God.
We're gonna
This
know
is
tattoos.
matching with all.
Next topic, I'm
segueing.
segueing.
No,
I-
who's that matching with?
All my friends from high school.
So is that your first one?
No,
You did.
this one's
That's
my
right.
first
That's your first one.
This one I got when I was like 20.
It's a red heart.
It's a heart. Okay.
This one I got when I was like 19.
And what does it stand for?
There's hope if oceans rise and mountains fall, he is still there.
Okay.
Then I have the Idaho flower. I can't like take off my shirt right now. We're like on a podcast.
Okay.
Wait, so that's 3?
Okay, 3.
4. I don't want to go through every single one.
Yeah.
Fine. I got this one says let go, let God. I got it when I was 18. You have to keep track then.
Okay,
You're not
let's
taking
go.
your
Yes,
job.
I am.
Okay. Elephant for spout. Max and me. A birthday candle because my roommate drove it for me and I love my birthday. And it's also for a song that I like. Grandma's flowers. You are my sunshine for my mom always sang that. Zip code of my first New York apartment. Chair, no meaning at all. Postcard, disco ball, matching with Maggie, my star pattern when I was born, and then a Gracie Abrams lyric, and then the heart back here.
This over here.
Yeah, actually.
How many is that?
17.
Oh, 17.
Whoa.
Wow. Okay, Becky, what are yours?
Mother's heart. Cross that Lydia drew for me.
You drew that? I didn't know that.
Yeah. 70 times 7. How many times we should forgive our neighbor? It's not LOL like some people
Oh,
think.
really?
my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's
It's for me to read.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
why I
right.
put it on
That's
there.
right.
And then I have the birth flowers of
You're
me,
like so
Nathan.
pretty.
No,
Her
they're my
never
shake them
hair.
today.
I can have the smallest amount of prick, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, your legs are so pretty."
Me, Nathan, Lydia, and Austin's flowers. I have see the good, the heart.
Wait, let me
like,
see the good.
heart. Not flexible anymore.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
See the good. What is that? Did you count?
I was counting that.
You had 5.
I thought I had 6.
What about the
and
heart?
It's
one.
more than
What's
6,
the
isn't it?
That's the mother's.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
What? Wait, what are those?
The birth flowers.
Oh yeah,
Mother
and then
birth
what's on the back?
heart. I just
It's shaded in.
yeah. I do.
Oh, I don't think I
Cute.
knew you had that one.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
did.
you did. I just like that spot, and I was
Yeah,
like, I
that's
want to put
cute.
something there. And I don't know whether I love that one, but it's I like it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, Lydia.
This is my birth flower. This is a cross that I don't like because it looks like shit.
Yeah, but you got that with Carly and Scott.
Oh yeah, I got this with my mom. Well, it's not matching. I got this with Carly and Skylar. I got the cow skull with the flowers and the torns. My friends from cosmetology school.
Did you draw it?
No.
Oh.
I did
Did
this.
you draw that?
No.
Oh.
I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, you can.
This one did not hurt literally at all until they got like over here more. But
Really?
it was not painful. And then I got this one.
So that's 5.
You go first.
Okay, my turn?
Yeah.
Okay, I got, my first one was this one where my mom thought it was a sign of the devil.
What
I
is
know.
it?
It's
a
all
sign of the devil.
Yeah. Did we not just talk about
Speaking
this
of
topic?
religion.
Yeah, speaking of religion. So I carry this around in my wallet for like 3 years.
Does it
So
say tan?
it's
No.
no.
Just wait.
It's a okay. So that's T for Tim, A for Allie, W for William,
Oh.
M for Matthew, J for Jared, T for Tyler.
Okay.
Then
Are you gonna add all of their wives and babies?
Oh, I guess I should. Then I got this cross. Then this is the sunshine that matches Allie, and Tyler has this same one because I sang "You Are My Sunshine" to them. Then this one says "You Make Me Happy When Skies Are Gray," and Allie wrote "You Make Me Happy," and Tyler wrote "When Skies Are Gray."
We have very similar.
I was
handwriting
like,
now.
man, that
I
looks so
know.
the same.
And Allie's guy in New York did that one. This one is a little picture of Jesus's hand or God's hand, and then me like reaching up to hold his hand. Just got that
I
one
thought
from
it
him
was a
too.
mouse.
Huh?
From a distance, I thought it was a little
I
mouse.
know people are like don't know what that one is, especially because like if I'm sitting like
I kind of
this,
thought it was
it's
like deer horns at first.
It's for Tim.
That's for Tim.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's for Tim.
It's cute now that I understand.
Then I this is Tim's handwriting that says "You and I" with a little heart. He drew that.
Did you draw the heart?
Because
They did?
their song is Lady Gaga, You and I.
Yeah, Lady Gaga's "You and I." That song.
You and I. Oh, yeah, that, you get it?
I'm
Yeah, I
thinking
got
of
it.
the One Direction song, so I'm not on
Sing
the
it,
same
Allie.
page.
No, we're gonna get coffee.
Okay. This one is my favorite Bible verse, which is she is clothed in strength and dignity, and she laughs without fear of the future. So Proverbs 31, verse 25. And then this says, "My soul remains my own," which is like a line from a book I read that I thought was really kind of a cool line. Is that it?
Is it? I guess.
Oh no, I have this. Oh yeah, here, surprise. It's a lighthouse in honor of my mom because she loves lighthouses, and Maggie, her roommate, drew it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So how many is that?
I don't know.
You don't
1,
know?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did
If I
you
try
count your
right.
ankle?
I did count that.
Oh, okay.
8. Nice.
Wow. Okay. Do you have another one you want to get?
No.
No.
Oh, I kind of regret getting them.
You
All of them?
You were
Just
big
that?
ones.
Really?
I don't know. I think it's because I just didn't really. I don't know. The bull one is like pretty, but I don't know. It's like a bull. It's just a cow, and then the cross. I mean, at least it's like sentimental. I don't know. I just think like in my wedding pictures, I don't want to see them on me.
So are you going to try
Have
to
her
get a
edit them
dress?
out.
Yeah, I guess I could.
Are you? Or, I mean, I was going to ask that. Are you going to try to get dressed up and sleep?
I ain't doing that.
I
I don't like regret them. I mean, they're cute. At least I didn't get something stupid.
Right.
Like they're fine. If I were to get more, I would wait until I have kids and do something with that.
Yeah.
I got like I'm sure you understand. Once you get one, you want to get like
Yes.
you
Yes.
literally want to cover your body in them.
Yes.
Right.
No, I don't want to be that bad.
Well, I like there was a point where I like wanted a sleeve. I'm like I don't know. I gotta stop like and just think about this because a lot of them that I got were just like impulse and I just don't think they have a lot of meaning. Like I think your guys's are really cute where you're like, oh, this is because of blah blah blah, and mine's just like they're cute, but they just they're not like very special. Like obviously a cross has meaning, but everybody has a cross tattoo, and like, I don't know. I just wish, I wish it would be smaller.
That's why I was glad that I waited until.
How old were you when you got your first?
How old? I mean, I
was a
kids.
freshman in high school.
Okay, yeah. So
I have to be honest, I don't like this one.
Which one?
No.
let go.
Like, it's just like so corny. Like,
you can't see the deep.
I know, because it used to be in
white-ish, right?
Yeah. And it's just, I feel like that is like a corny, like, saying, like, God is greater than the ups and downs situation. Like, I know people, everyone
and
has
that. Yes, and that was kind of the thing whenever I got them. I wanted to be unique, and, like, I didn't want to have the same thing that everybody was going to have on there. And it was kind of funny because, seriously, I've had people go, well, my nephew was like, LOL. I'm like, no, it's 70 times 7. And so they're like, even people who are my Christian friends are like,
they don't know what
times
it means.
7? I'm like,
Yeah,
really?
Come on.
I'm like, yeah. And I can't say I'm so great at knowing the Bible, but like, yeah. So, but I was at Ansley's softball game a few weeks ago, and it was over whatever, and this guy goes, hey, I like your tattoo. And I have my back to him, and like people are talking, and I didn't know who anybody was talking to me. He was like, hey, I like your 70 times 7. I was like, oh God, thank you. I'm like, nobody ever knows what it is.
Cool.
And he pulls his sleeve up, and he has like this huge, it was so pretty. And in it he had 70 times 7. And I was like, I've never seen anybody else with one.
Cool.
So yeah, that was cool. But,
I only like this one because it's like my first one.
yes.
But there's a couple of them that I'm like about sometimes. But then when people compliment me on them, I'm like, okay, it's just because I've been looking at them for so long that like, if you weren't the person like always looking at them, people would like. I don't think it's which I think about yours too.
It's funny though, the three of us, all our first tattoos, the three of us are all like right here.
Yeah, that's like such a classic spot.
Yeah.
I think my second one was right there.
I like the
one.
work of that one.
I
It's
do.
so thin.
Yeah, I definitely I don't regret this one at all. I just maybe wish I
I really like the placement of inside the
Yeah.
crust.
And I don't know, you can't take it back now. I'm not going to get
That's
it lasered off.
Right.
But
No.
I'm glad I didn't get any more.
It's also not that big of a deal.
Yeah, it's not. Nobody, I mean, I wear long sleeves a lot. Anyway, so and nobody ever sees this one. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
I mean, they might in September. And I remember when you were getting that, I was like,
Oh, thank you, Mom.
I was like, you know, one day if you get married, you will see that. We're like, I don't care. I like it.
And
I feel like in some
Okay,
dresses it
it's
could
okay.
be kind of hidden.
okay,
But
and
it's you, so
it really
is.
worked well with Sam's dress, or with my dress when I was in Sam's wedding. My dress in Sam's wedding was like one shoulder. No. Okay, it was one shoulder here, and then it came down to like.
Was it to bring that on this side?
Did it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, reverse. It was one shoulder here, and like came across, but like this shoulder was open. This was also open, but this shoulder was closed, and the back of this arm was closed. So it was like perfect placement to have both of them showing. It was actually really pretty. Like the girls like pointed out like, oh my gosh, like your tattoos, like they look so good in it. So I was glad.
Also, if your hair's down too,
yeah,
it's
Do you know if you put your hair up or not?
I don't know. I like my hair down, but at the same time, like, it's just gonna be I'm not gonna be worrying about it if it's up. Like, if it's down, I'm constantly gonna be like, has the curl fell out? Like,
Is it frizzy?
Yeah.
or-
If it's up, I just don't have to worry about
Yeah.
it. But at the same time, I really like my hair down, so.
God, I can't believe you're getting married.
I know.
It's so weird.
I know, it is so weird.
Little baby Lydia.
Less than
Little baby Lydia. When you babysat Fern, you could hear Nathan snoring from the bedroom. Do you remember that?
Oh my God.
She babysat for us one night. I will never forget. You were like, oh my gosh, Becky, Allie slept horrible because she could just hear Nathan snoring so
Join the club, man.
Yeah.
I still haven't.
And I'm glad you said that because to this day I hold a grudge against people that snore. And I can't help it. And my
No.
roommate snores, and she's like literally scared to sleep with me sometimes. Like she had to sleep with me because her siblings were there using her bed, and she was like, "You can't get mad at me if I snore. It's not my fault." And I was like, I try not to.
Oh, and do you sleep with like a sound
You
machine
snored
or
the
anything?
other night
When we were at the hotel.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Oh, like how bad?
I mean, like, it wasn't like constantly for like a half an hour, but I was scrolling my phone and you had fell asleep already, and you, I don't know, it was like for
Was it like,
no, it was like a snore.
oh, she's congested.
That's why.
Well, you were-
Yes, it was.
It was starting that.
Yeah, it started.
Do you have another tattoo you want?
With you, I want to go.
Yeah,
with
but
you.
but besides that,
I haven't really thought about them. I'm serious. After having that one down there, I'm like, I don't really know where I would place one. I've seen some. I've seen it so much now that I'm like, I would be down. But I do like the one that has like, if we do 1972, 1977, 2003, 2006, like in a circle.
oh,
You know, everyone's birth year.
that's cool.
And I like it like here.
Uh-huh.
That's where I've seen them. I like that because that's meaningful. But I'm like, I'm not like just like seriously with these. I was like, oh, with Friday, can I go down to get my next one? You
Yeah.
know, and I'm not like that.
I started a Pinterest page with tattoos I like.
Mhm.
And so I think about it, and every time the last 3 times I've gone there, I've gotten one. So I always think, well, the next time I go to the airport, I'll get one.
So it's like, will this be edited out because like nobody needs to know this, but like, how much are they there?
Okay.
No, it's actually really nice because I've been going to him since I moved there. And the first year I had my birthday, we did like the birthday party and we all got him. And ever since then, he's been giving me like literally he'll do 3 on me and charge me $100.
Okay, because I won't remember who it was like this, and it was not very big. Cost him $1,000. I'm like,
What?
no.
It's like
No,
it is
no.
really expensive. Like if he didn't know me and like give me discounted, I would wager to bet that it would be around $300 for like one this size. Because one of my work friends went and got a tiny, when I say tiny, I mean like tiny, 27 for her 27th birthday on her arm, and they charged her $280. I'm kidding you, it probably took 2 minutes. I was like,
Wow.
never go to that person. And also she was like so dead set on going to this person because she liked their work. And I was telling her, I was like, if you want someone to do that for cheap, go to my guy, tell him I sent you, he'll give it to you for $100. But she was like, no, I really want to go here. And then when I saw it, I was like, Jackie, you could have gone to my guy. Anybody could have done what that said. It was literally a fine line 2.7. I was like, if you were getting something crazy, I understand.
Right.
But, and then one of my other friends, he has like a leg piece, cut this out. Worst friends is a strong word. We're not friends anymore. But he has like, I'm gonna talk about him like he's dead.
Okay.
He had a leg sleeve. And you know what? I hope you are listening because I wish you fucking would text me sorry.
Just do it. Just be the bigger
God
fan.
damn it. Now I'm all pissed off. Okay, anyway, he has like a leg sleeve and they're huge. Like they're big. He's dead. And they literally were like $700 things.
That's why.
And I mean, granted, they probably took 2 hours, but
Sure.
still, like, I could not imagine. First of all, I would probably never get one that's like this big.
No.
And it's like, not like yours, like a line. It's like shading, like big.
I could never sit there.
I would never be able to do that. But also, just giving someone, and maybe it's because I'm poor, but like giving someone like $700 for that is like, oh my God. I'd rather give someone $700 for like a purse. I don't know why.
I was just gonna say for a shopping spree. Like
Yes.
I can re-wear it.
Yes.
Oh.
The tattoo, it just feels like, I know you're carrying it with you for the rest of your life, but it's just so insane that people spend like so much money on it. I mean, I get it. Like, that's people's things. But like, I just could not imagine tapping my card and it saying $850.
Yeah.
That's wild.
No.
That's crazy. All right. Well, I think we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay.
Thanks, guys.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
thank you.
We should do it again when I'm back. Just about something. We don't have to
Yeah.
watch a show.
Okay.
Do something.
Maybe it will be like closer to Lydia's wedding and we can talk about that.
Let's do that.
weddings.
I've already started shopping for my dress.
Yeah, I thought you already bought it. It was white.
Oh yeah, my second dress,
Yeah.
but I'm changing it too for the reception.
Okay. Perfect.
It's gonna be
like-
short and white, and there's gonna be a veil. And also, I am gonna sit at the head table.
Right.
Between you and me.
Yeah,
That's right.
Roxanne is okay.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
All right.
I'll actually practice my officiating at your wedding.
You can.
Oh.
I'll have like my phone at the altar and everything. I know
Yeah.
you'd love that.
I'm sure you have to. Really appreciate
Yeah. Just tell them to sit down.
Yeah.
You're just here in case.
This would be like a little internship.
Yeah.
Right. Paid, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for joining me. Love you guys.
Love you.
We have to say my little saying:
I'm so bad at this.
be calm, be
Be
strong,
strong,
be
be
kind, be grateful. Good job.
Be calm, be kind,
Be calm, be strong,
be kind, be grateful.
Okay.
You guys didn't say it.
I didn't know it.
I didn't know I was supposed to say.